From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Number 28.
And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
And, Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball, hopefully, in this game.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And a full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Granderson will come over to give it a look, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez has room in foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Granderson. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Here comes the first pitch. Little chopper back his way. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready now, Jed Jerko. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to...
Ouch, that one hit him. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Ready with the 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Settling in now, Michael Conforto. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Gonzalez Rounds the corner and is headed home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Left fielder
Stephen Piscotty is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun on the run. He's there, but oh, he missed it. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Here's Luis Valbuena now. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
Outside, 2-1. 2-1, here it is. Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Now at the plate, Neil Walker. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
The catcher, number 4.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gonzalez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here's Randall Grichuk. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pereira's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrelton Simmons. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And that's going to fall for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. So stepping in, Jed Jerko, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective. Now, that's that old-school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Another 2-2 offering. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting
Into the windup and the pitch. Travis d'Arnaud comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that is through into right field for a single. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grichuk on the move, but this will land untouched. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Sliced down the left side, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Into the box, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Just got a piece to the right side. And he is out on the tag. Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
25.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Granderson is under it, one away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Calhoun.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he can't rein it in. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Sano.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
2 strikes now from Harvey. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Glove by Cabrera. The tag, and he is out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Conforto. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, Luis.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Scooped up. And he is out on the tag. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Yadier Molina.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A called strike over the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Ready for another chance. Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Scorched to third. Balbuena fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Kevin Pillar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. 2 strikes now from Harvey. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he's retired 1 away. It is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Granderson.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Takes a good curveball at the knees. Hit in the air to left field. Grichuk is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud. A base hit in his first trip. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. To say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Hitter, Tommy
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-1 on its way. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. In now is Andrelton Simmons as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball 2. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's safe. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Valbuena's got it, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ground ball left side. There is Valbuena. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Asdrubal.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grichuk has a beat on it. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Lays off 1-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
First baseman.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gap.
And the throw is in time to get him to Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Right fielder, Cole
Here's
Calhoun.
the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Here's Miguel Sano. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Catcher
Yadier Molina stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
3-0 now. He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Riding in once again, Rendell Grichuk. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A.J. Ramos is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1.
The batter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one gets away. He'll come to the plate with it, and not in time as the run scores. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Look out. 2-0 now. Lifted into center field. Herrera's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Ready for another chance. Michael Conforto. Brett Cecil enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Your attention, please. Now
Juan Lagares is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. In the air to right center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He can't get to it. This one's down. Ready once again, Stephen Piscotty. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Digging in once again, Luis Valbuena. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. David Wright will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Derek Law takes over on the mound here.
Number 64, Derek Law.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready with the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Neil Walker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets. I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Over now, they'll apply the tag. But ready for another shot now.
St. Louis. Shortstop. Andrelton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Granderson sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one.
Jed Jerko.
High pop up. Wright is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
In is Curtis Granderson.
0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Sean Gilmartin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Aaron Altair will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Drilled right back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Travis d'Arnaud. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Calhoun coming on. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now as Drupal Cabrera. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. He may go back with another changeup.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. 2 outs, and Bruce Rondon takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out. Digging in and looking for more.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Josh Edgen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Number 23.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1-2. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Altair is after it. 1 out. Here's Miguel Sano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hansel Robles gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Piscotty ranging back. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. 2-out success means Randall Grichuk will bat this inning. Here's Randall Grichuk. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly in the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Juan Lagares. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th. Digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. Last time through was a base hit. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman.
Shoots this one over to first. Cabrera's got it. Simmons on to Cabrera at first. It's a twin. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Striding in, Tommy Pham. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first, a double play. Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Soft liner towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Grichuk is under it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1. Winning pitcher in this one would be John Lackey should the lead hold up. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. Throwing to second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. So digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud. Trevor Rosenthal takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Pitching for St. Louis.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Molina waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1 and 2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have. So when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is John Lackey. His record is now 3-1. Credit the save to Trevor Rosenthal, his 4th. The loss goes to Matt Harvey. He falls to 1 and 2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida. Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Today, it's the The New York Mets and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Odubel Herrera is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him. Marwin Gonzalez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Kiermaier is there. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Michael Conforto. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
First pitch on its way. Andrew Benintendi is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that. At the plate, Stephen Piscotty certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Grounded to the right. And that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game. Stepping up now, Luis Valbuena. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
Neil Walker.
Neil Walker is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So coming to the plate, Logan Morrison. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 6th, first baseman.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that into the box now. Curtis Granderson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
The right fielder, number 3, Curtis Granderson.
Here's a swing from Granderson and a routine ground ball to second base. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8th.
Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. Hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a 250 batting average for the season. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting 9th.
Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And that misses inside. 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there. 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Odubel Herrera
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Lowry. They'll whip this one to first in time. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Hit on the ground out to short. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. Digging in, Jed Lowry. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Avisail Garcia. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Walker onto the grass, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 9.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
In there, a base hit. Ready for another chance. Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Digging in for his second at-bat.
Left fielder, Stephen.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
On to first, and they get them both. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Lowry is there, and he puts this one away for the... Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Walker's got it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Piscotty on his horse, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit it. A little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time. So striding forward now, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready.
Walker.
Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
It is Curtis Granderson.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. He drew a base on balls his first time up. To short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Designated hitter.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tulowitzki.
And a ball 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And the Rays are in the hit column. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Balbuena is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The catcher, number 40.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So digging in now, Jed Lowry trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by Walker. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Asdrubal.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Benintendi is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Squared that one up just a little late. And the pitch. Chopped at the plate, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Gonzalez.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So here is Avisail Garcia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Kiermaier.
Hot shot to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. First pitch on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Your third baseman.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To Walker for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Michael Conforto.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Lowry's got it. On to first and a big out to start the 7th. One gone.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Stephen Piscotty. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard down the line. And this is past a diving Longoria down the line. A fair ball. Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Right side, hit hard. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The relay. The tag, and he is out at second. Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Neil Walker.
Sharp ground ball to third. A play at the plate, and he is out at the plate. They are ready for another shot now. Logan Morrison. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for Darno. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Piscotty. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame. Digging in once again, Curtis Granderson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Curtis Granderson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Here's the catcher, Travis. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Kiermaier coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. Riding in one. Once again. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
He's set and the pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hard hit ball to second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Catcher.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Stepping into the box, Jed Lowry. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to first. And there's his first base hit in this one. The throw to third. And he is in there. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Granderson going back. Gone! Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Kiermaier. He singled his last time up.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 0-2. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Now pitching for the New York Mets.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Little dribbler down the line. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter.
At the plate, Luis Valbuena. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Here's Neil Walker. He could really use a knock here. 0 for Xavier Cedeno answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Walker will take the turn here and look for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Into the box now Chris Granderson. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. And he gets ahead 0-1. Aaron Altair will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Garcia coming on. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Mets.
Coming to the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The 0-1 delivery. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Last time through, Tommy Hunter gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays: 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Michael Pineda. His record is now 2-3. Credit to save to Tommy Hunter, his first. The loss goes to Jacob deGrom. He falls to 3-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.